All right, so this is from the Hidden True Crime Chat subreddit, which someone says is wild. Nikki says it's wild. And it says, since silence can be interrupted as support, I don't want to stay silent. Hi, everyone. Mindy Caldwell here. I have appeared several times on Mormon Stories podcast with John Dalen, Lauren Matthias, Megan Connor, and Dr. John. And then she has in parentheses, remotely. I'll start by saying that I deeply value my friendship with John Dalen and would never speak for him on this issue or any other. John is a sincere guy with a big heart, and Margie Dalen is one of the warmest, most gentle souls I've ever known. I adore them both. I've spent many hours in the Mormon Stories studio with John, Lauren, and Megan. I care about all of them. We have worked hard in our collaborations, and I'm proud of the episodes we have released. A little backstory on my relationship with Lauren and HTC. I told my friend John Dalen years ago that I've been doing a deep dive on the Daybell case. So he asked if I'd like to join him on with the Matthiases on Mormon Stories to talk about it. Matthias's was Jawn on there. Oh, we got to get our bobbles up. We need our bobbles for this. I can't do it without the bobbles. Can we get the bobbles somewhere? Let's put them up here. There we go. I came prepared to those interviews with a binder full of detailed notes, and the others nicknamed me Binder Mindy. I've always relied on my trusty notes and deep research as a way to contribute to the conversations. I have been effusive about HTC in the past and have found value in much of their content. I have praised Lauren for her work ethic. The first time I met Lauren in person was a trial in Boise. She and her friend Sarah generously allowed me to stay with them, for which I'm grateful. I saw Lauren's hustle and tenacity behind the scenes and was impressed by her. Dolan? Okay. I'll remember that. Dolan. Outside of our collabs discussing the Daybell case, Visions of Glory, and Frankie Hildebrandt, I have followed HTC's content less in recent years, mostly because of life getting busy and also just feeling drained from true crime in general. When I accepted John Dolan's invitation a few months ago to join as a co-host for Lauren's Personal Story, I was unaware at that time of any of the drama behind the scenes. In retrospect, the timing of the interview raises concerns. But I will confirm that John has wanted to interview Lauren for a long time and was happy to participate. I sent a message to Lauren and Grayson shortly after the 9-hour live to extend my support. There were moments during the long live where things weren't quite adding up in my mind, but my message of support was mostly in response to the evident distress of the situation. Since then, I have spent many hours consuming content and sifting through information, including frequent visits to this subreddit. I appreciate what has been shared. My Mormon faith deconstruction has taught me that there is freedom and great value in learning to think critically. I spent the first 40 years of my life following the church path with gusto, and the past 11 years meticulously attempting to detangle a lifetime of conditioning. I have learned the importance of challenging confirmation biases and examining evidence despite devotion or loyalty to the subject of examination. I recognize that I only have a hangnail's worth of skin in this game. I don't produce my own content and keep a pretty low profile in general. I'm not a keeper of any damning information and don't know most of the people involved in this drama. The HTC rabbit hole started out as confusion and sadness several weeks ago. I had high hopes for the quote, "We respond" video as a way to bring clarity to the situation, but instead, I was catapulted into an obsessive quest for more information. My metaphorical binder is bursting at the seams. Even considering the mounting pile of incredulous moments of discovery these past weeks, the copyright suit against Kresha and attempts to silence people talking about it is a line in the sand and led me to finally say something publicly. What the hell, you guys? Very poor form and so incredibly disappointing. And then if you go down here, you see these comments. I hope whoever the decision makers for the February Thrive Convention take your words to heart, Mindy. I really enjoyed meeting you at the LVD trial. Thank you for standing up for the truth and what is right. I know what you're referring to, Auntie Cheryl. I don't have anything to add. Thank you for sharing this. I am also sorry you've been disappointed. Thank you, Binder Mindy. I appreciate you sharing the cognitive arc of watching the 9-hour marathon to today, as mine is very similar. Totally agree. Oh, and they start talking about Turtle Boy. At this stage, they seem to be operating on sheer vengefulness and have abandoned all traces of logic and reason. Lauren and Jawn are so self-important they cannot see this situation as outsiders do. They should have hired a PR firm after the 9-hour video. Lauren should have owned up to whatever messages she's worried about, apologized, and she said she was going to spend some time with her family. She could have come back with little damage, in my opinion. What is this? This timeline is cruel as fuck. Unbelievable once it's put together like this. So it says not much time has passed for the victim's family to heal before the sniper from the side took aim to silence them. Charles Vallow verdict, April 22, 2025. Brandon Boudreaux verdict, June 12th, 2025.
Just help a brother
Sentencing
out.
for Charles and Brandon, July 25th, 2025. CrimeCon, September 5th, 2025. Lauren Matthias, 9-hour live. Oh, where'd it go? Shit. I lost it. Oh, no, there it is. October 15th. And then Lauren Matthias, Silence, Kresha, and Kay, October 26th. Hey, Vibrator. 9 months. We had a little baby, Vibrator. So good to see you. I hope you're having a good Sunday. You think LM is doing PR for the Mormon Church? Could be. But she's got a lot of support. And I think it's important to note that Mindy mentioned, the timing is sus. She sees it. So if we go here to Hidden True Crime Chat, let's see what this is. Somebody posted this to Megan. I'm not reading that. Hold on. I wanted to show you Christina. Okay, Christina's got a new video 20 hours ago. Let's see what this is. Christina's back. Back again. It says, let's be clear. I saw the pattern. I saw the behavior. So I walked away. I didn't reach out. I didn't look back. I didn't enter her space. I ended the friendship and I never second guessed that decision. Staying silent would have felt like giving harmful behavior a pass, especially when vulnerable people were being affected. I didn't create the problem. I didn't bully, harass, stalk, or trash talk. I describe behavior. If that makes anyone uncomfortable, Direct that discomfort towards the actions, not the person naming them. Hashtag speak truth. Hashtag good friend. Hashtag stand up for yourself. Christina. I wish Christina would come on my channel or sue Lauren. If you're not going to sue Lauren, Christina, please come on my channel and let's have a discussion. Let's see what else we've got on here. So we've got someone who put this in the transcript of her 9-hour live, y'all. Oh my God. She never said her name. Will HTC say silent on Turtle Boys Live with Kresha? What do you guys think? I don't think they will acknowledge it. I don't think they'll go after Turtle Boy in any way either. Let's
Hold
see.
on, I have to call him.
Oh, here's Bobbi, Joe.
Detective Major Crimes, Bobbi. Oh, Bobbi. Oh, okay, Bobbi with an I. Okay, I can call him Bobbi right now. 761. We're calling her right now. Let's see what she says.
Hold on, let me get Mindy off here.
Do you mind? Do you mind being here for this call?
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Jesus, I love Kresha. Bring it on.
This is nuts.
Oh, she answers. I wonder if this is a cell phone.
Maybe she's watching.
Hi, you have reached Detective Olson with the Aurora Police Department, Major Crimes, Homicide.
Oh, major crimes.
On my desk, so please leave your
Major.
name, number, and a case number if it applies, and I will get back to you upon my return. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, this is for Detective Bobbi with an I. This is Aiden Carney from Turtle Boy Daily News calling. I understand that you are the lead detective for Major Crimes Homicide Unit in the city of Aurora, Colorado. And I understand a major crime that was committed in your vicinity was that a woman who makes TikToks went to a crime convention that she paid for. And I'm reading an email right now that you sent in which you said that you guys were going to find this lady, Christina MacArthur, because she makes really dangerous TikToks. And I was kind of looking for a comment from you about what particularly was dangerous about the TikToks, what was threatening about them. I also noticed that you say in the email that Lauren and Grayson, who are totally normal people, by the way, just totally, Grayson is totally not like in a cult or anything like that. That why she doesn't look like she has a paper plate face or anything like that either. You said that they're huge supporters of law.
I didn't catch that last night. He totally said she doesn't have a paper plate face or anything like that.
In which you said that you guys were going to find this lady, Christina MacArthur, because she makes really dangerous TikToks. And I was kind of looking for a comment from you about what particularly was dangerous about the TikToks, what was threatening about them. I also noticed that you say in the email that Lauren and Grayson, who are totally normal people, by the way, just totally, Grayson is totally not like in a cult or anything like that. That why, and she doesn't look like she has a paper plate face or anything like that either. You said that they're huge supporters of law enforcement and thus are more worthy of your protection than anyone else. What did you think it was appropriate to say that? Do you give this sort of protection to people who are, you know, huge supporters of law enforcement, or just people who, in general? Like, do you treat everybody the same, or does your protection of them based on how much they support law enforcement? And how exactly does she support law enforcement? What does she do specifically that makes her a supporter of law enforcement? So I'm just kind of wondering, and now that she's been exposed, that you might have seen my YouTube presentations and other people's, she is a complete fraud. And so your city police department has been completely embarrassed about this. And we're actually live to tape right now. We are doing a show, reading your stupid email that you sent out to all sorts of various city officials, warning them about a lady on TikTok. You even put the known associates. You got a whole bunch of really dangerous people like Janice and Lindsay and Lori and the other Lindsay and Liz and Gemma and Julie and Emma and all of them. So I wonder, did you track down these scofflaws detective crimes. I know this is really serious. I'm sure there's no like murders or anything. And
The
Aurora
accomplices.
that, need you guys to keep an eye on. So thank you. I just want to thank you for keeping CrimeCon safe from dangerous TikTokers out there. And if you could just give me a call back, I'd love to talk to you because I got more tips.
I want to thank you for keeping CrimeCon safe. Dude, what is going to happen to CrimeCon with all of this hoopla going on? I mean, this lady it says Bobbi Olson, detective, major crimes homicide unit. And she's sending out, hey, worker bees, can you go patrol CrimeCon for me? He says, thank you for keeping CrimeCon safe.
No like murders or anything. And Aurora that, need you guys to keep an eye on. So thank you. I just want to thank you for keeping CrimeCon safe from dangerous TikTokers out there. And if you could just give me a call back, I'd love to talk to you because I got more tips on this detective major crimes. So give me a call back, Bobbi, with an I, and we'll talk soon. Bye. I don't know if she's going to call back.
Give me a call back, Bobbi, with an I. We'll talk soon. I was laughing so hard.
We'll see. Okay.
You rock. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Kresha says, you rock thing. I love Kresha. I love to see her getting this support. There were so many people in his live last night. There was like 8,000 people watching. It was fucking great. It was fucking great. What will CrimeCon do? They're getting a lot of scrutiny for doing this shit to the victims. And Turtle Boy and Kresha talked about that last night. I think Kresha should start a movement against CrimeCon as a victim or something. I don't know, like get other victims who think it's fucking weird all together. You know what I mean?
If you could just give me a call back, I'd love to talk to you because I got more tips on this detective major crimes. So give me a call back, Bobbi, with an I, and we'll talk soon. Bye. I don't know if she's going to call back. We'll see. Okay.
You rock. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Kresha was like, this is wild when it was going on. Oh, it was so funny. That was great. Let's see what else is on here. Kresha going live on Turtle Boy, and a reminder from Kay why Kresha and her family deserve to be heard. Lauren Matthias calling Kresha despicable. Oh, that's the text that went out. Let's see. We've looked at this, the UNLV. Oh, video currently unavailable. I wonder why. There we go. There's Wowen.
The law and crime.
CrimeCon is weird to me, and I work in event management. The furry conventions make more sense. They do. They really do. Yeah, you guys should watch it. It was a good one. They talked about CrimeCon. One thing that I wanted to clear up, though, was... Hang on, let me turn my video or my camera back on. The one thing that I wanted to correct is CrimeCon wasn't started by Glenn Beck. I don't know what Glenn Beck's... if he's even affiliated with CrimeCon. The two brothers that started CrimeCon worked for Glenn Beck and his podcast, and I don't know if they still do. So that's where Glenn Beck came in, because the two brothers who started CrimeCon actually worked for Glenn Beck. They, like sidekicks of Glenn Beck. But then they started CrimeCon. Yes, they are LDS. Mm-hmm. But then this year, they started Red Seat Ventures or whatever. Well, this year, Fox bought Red Seat Ventures, so they don't own it at all. Actually, Fox owns CrimeCon. They don't own it. Are they still coordinating it? Probably. But we did watch Susan Hendricks talk about how she's, kind of the caller to call the victims and see if they will participate. She puts out the line. Reels in the victims, reels in the investigators to come in. Is she here? Is Kresha here? Where's Kresha K? They make a lot of money, Sarah. They do. Oh, yeah. Especially since they sold it to Fox. The money trail's catching up with them. Mm-hmm. He had a little issues with his brows last night, but he did all right. Oh, she's not here. Okay. Yeah, don't bother her. I thought she was here. Yeah, she's trying
because
to.
this person couldn't handle the fact that I was getting emotional. They
He was going to give one of the best responses
Have you guys definitely probably watched Joleen. She's so fucking funny too.
he's ever.
What's this
According
clip?
to who? You don't get to decide that.
Wait,
I was
what
going
did
to give
Wait, what did he
one of the
say?
best- because this person couldn't handle the fact that I was getting emotional. They
You say he was going to give one of the best responses he's ever.
Oh, this is about him getting mad at Hellas. I was going to give one of the best responses of my life. Hey. I fucking love Joleen. She's funny.
According to who? You don't get to decide that.
I was going to give one of the best responses I've ever given.
Oh my God. You guys are, your egos are ridiculous. You, oh my God. You two and loving the smell of your own farts.
Hey,
I can't with you two. I'm going to give one of the best responses.
And you know what happened? Because this person couldn't handle the fact that I was getting emotional, they cut me off. They absolutely cut me off, refused to let me answer because they couldn't handle that emotion.
Sounds like you're
In a
right.
male, especially in a male, that raw emotion that I was about to express.
Uh-oh.
And I was so
The misandry. Couldn't in a man. I was going to tell a very sexy story about
to Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. And they cut me off.
The fact that I was getting emotional, they cut me off. They absolutely cut me off, refused to let me answer because this person asked me the question. You could see I was getting emotional.
Did you
And
really say
somebody
5 years ago?
of
Sorry, I have to rewind it. I missed the 5 years ago, but the feral progressive saying 5 years ago.
one of the moments that pissed me off to no end, unlike every other moment on any show I've ever been on.
I don't
this
know if
person
she
was on
is.
the show. And somebody, a viewer asked a question of me that was extremely emotional. And I was pondering the question. You could see I was getting emotional. I was going to give one of the best responses I've ever given. And you know what happened? Because this
What
person couldn't
happened?
handle
What
the
happened,
fact that I
Jawn?
was getting emotional. They cut me off.
I like
They
that.
absolutely cut me off, refused to let me answer because they couldn't handle that emotion. In a male, especially in a male, that raw emotion that I
love when men cry. So speak for yourself. Okay?
The music.
It's my favorite thing, watching men cry.
was about to express, and I was so angry. If this person wonders why
I was
she's not on
so
her channel,
angry.
you might want to look at yourself. You might want to look at the fact that you cut me off in one of the most critical moments on one of our shows that I've ever had. You might want to look at the fact.
You interrupted a man. This is why we choose the bear. Because someone cut him off, allegedly, like the feral progressive was saying 5 years ago, and he's holding on to that shit.
Everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some more.
Men will them. Men
Poor
fear women will
Jawn.
laugh at them. This is why we choose the bear. Because he's like, she cut me off. I was saying something.
That people didn't like you. You might want to look at the fact that you spoke over Lauren and myself.
And me. And me. You're such a fragile dickhead.
You might want to look at the fact that
He
you
never
thought you
looks at
owned this
anybody.
channel when you didn't.
Flute.
You might want to look at the fact that there was a groundswell of people who despised you.
Who what? Who's he talking about? What is going on? This guy got interrupted once in his whole lifetime, and he can't let it go. He's like, and they say women are hysterical, and they say women can't run shit. Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
She is
It's just
funny.
Lord, not my favorite, Lori Hellis, the lawyer. Oh, I love her even more now. Lori, don't get my girl crush going. Lori interrupted a man. Oh. You are not helping your gender, sir. He is the male fragility is dripping off his titties.
God is a man
His
made up by other
titties.
men to tell them that they're special.
A woman interrupted me once, and now
She's-
everybody hates you.
His titties.
No, sir, you spent your whole life interrupting women. Stop it. Lori, I love you, by the way, Lori. I'm flirting with you, Lori. Lori, my girl crush is growing, Lori. Interrupt him again, Lori.
So this idea of female stalkers.
Lori,
I'll get you guys her
Lori, I
channel.
love what you did, but look at this man's rage at you interrupting him allegedly 5 years ago.
5
You should look
years
into
ago.
a TRO on this mofo. Because he
For
looks
real,
like
he's
ready
holding
to
on to that shit.
people. All right. This is why we don't got to worry about Christina. We got to worry about this dude. Look at how irrational he's reacting to someone interrupting him when he thought he was going to say one of the most profound, vulnerable things of his life. God, sir.
Being frivolous and
Oh, he's such a weak little scrotum boy.
Oh, Kels has got
my
it.
God, she really got
A
under her
weak
skin
scrotum boy. A weak scrotum boy. Thank you. There it is. Kels got it. You discovered her through Karen Reed. See, I didn't cover Karen Reed, so I don't know anything about it. God, he is just something else. He needs to deal with his 5-year grudge for
Oh
sure.
God, he's gonna teach us about female
here's what
stalkers.
Mullen et
As a
al.
man.
say about female stalking.
Putting on his
Here's
lady
another one.
glasses.
Wait, what'd she say?
Just fell. What happened? Oh God, he's gonna teach us about female
Here's what
stalkers.
Mullen et
as a
al.
man.
say about female stalking.
Putting on his lady glasses.
Lady Glass.
What just fell? What happened? John's like, what's going on over there, Grayson? Grayson just fainted. She fell over. You guys haven't been feeding her, giving her water. You've been making her anxious. She's been eating her eyebrows. It's not good. Okay?
5 years, really?
You have to feed your assistant cult member, producer lady.
Victimization studies, quote,
He's pissed. Like something happened over there, and he's like, don't interrupt me.
No, I haven't, True Crime Kate. Maybe we can go over that one tomorrow, where he reviews his interview with Stacy. She covers a bunch of stuff, pop culture, true crime, whatever this is. People in this subreddit love her. Joleen is live in an hour. Megan going live on Web Sleuths. What is this? What is this? Oh my God. Look at this, you guys. Hold on. Somebody made this. Power, Money, and Botox, the Lauren Matthias story, starring Joan Rivers as Lauren Matthias. He reviewed his own interview, yes. Listen. Starring Joan Rivers as Lauren Matthias, featuring Amy Schumer as Grayson, Brian Baumgartner as Dr. Jawn, special appearances by Faye Dunaway as Trisha, and Joe Pesci as Duty Ron. Look. Here's Lauren in the movie, Grayson, Dr. Jawn, Trisha, and Duty Ron. Oh, shit. Let me give you guys the link to this subreddit so you guys can check it out if you're not on it. There it is. Ostrich, good to see you. Good to see you guys. Let's see what else we've got. Looks like,
Okay.
let's see if Christina has any other videos before we wrap this one up. And we will go over Dr. John's review tomorrow. Oh, we saw this one. Is there any other ones, or is that just her comeback? Let's see. Yep, that was the first one she made. Look at all these views, you guys. Wow. How many followers? She's got 2,008 followers now. The cop one has 25,000 views. This one has 16, 15, 18, 12, 10, 12, 32,000. 23,000. Let's see what Spermgate got. Where's the sperm video? I bet that one's got a lot of views. Red flags. Where is the damn sperm one? Here it is.
Said she wanted to get her brother's sperm extracted from his body, get an egg, and have either herself or a surrogate carry the baby, and then she raised it as her own so that his posterity could live on. One of the things that was a red flag that I should have seen, instead of chalking it up like, oh, that's a little weird, but whatever. So her brother got in an accident and he was in a coma, okay? So he was brain dead in a coma. She said she wanted to get her brother's sperm.
Let's see. How many views does that one have? I can't tell. Oh, 4,500. So not as many. That one needs to get more views. That's disturbing. This, let's see. 41,000. Wow. People found her, Warren. Thanks to you. Thanks to you, Lauren. You gave her the attention that you didn't want her to have. I asked Janice about that one because it seems too specific not to be true. And she said she told all of them that. You're kidding. When Traders airs, she reviews it. And it's so funny. Really, Vibrator? Usually the wife or parents think of that. Yeah, it's very weird. Hey, PJ. Thank you. All right, you guys. I'm going to wrap this one up.